What? Did I say to submit your fucking feet in the bottom of the frame? When? My blood vessels are popping. They're popping. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Make it this.
Yeah.
Did you write the song or did I write the song?
You co-wrote it.
You co-wrote it,
yeah. So I think he co-wrote the song. I think he said bars and said ideas, and the guy went, no, fix up this flow, fix this, say that.
Do you know what it is?
But then you would get credited.
Yeah, and that's what he did.
No, but I think
the guy hasn't been credited.
No, so you know how like I don't think Jake Paul would rap like that without this guy.
So you think it's a demo?
Yeah. No, not a demo, and he's bought it. But I only managed to do what I did on Merry Merry Christmas because Shaka helped me land on the right 1, 2, 3. He helped me land on 2, helped me land on 3.
Except better help.
So it isn't just going, oh, bro, I got a fucking Lambo and my wrist is frozen. I bounce a bar off that. He's gone. No, you need to land on beat 2 and do that. So
I think he did it.
All by himself. Fair enough. Die himself.
He did it.
I would have sex with an alien if I was single.
3, 2, 1. Get me in that fucking
Mate, I would.
extraterrestrial vagina.
I think we're fucked. I think we're fucked.
We would have a lot of fun. Hey yo, full way? Yeah.
No.
Full way with an
I
alien.
can't get my dick out in front of you, unfortunately.
It
wouldn't work.
What kind of
Alien could look like
But
anything.
it's an alien.
It's true.
Alien looks like an elephant. You're still getting there.
It's an alien.
Ethan's done worse.
You might die to it.
Actually, it's a bit mad. If it looks like an elephant, fam.
Bro, it's a fucking alien.
Yeah, but it's cool though. It's cool. You
This is what I mean. Why is it cool?
You're mad.
Would you have sex with the Queen?
No.
Well, you wouldn't have sex with the Queen. You wouldn't have sex with the Queen. Oh, fam, I'm bending that thing over and doing a mad.
I don't think you're allowed to talk about
Is that treason?
Obviously.
I think it's illegal.
I would never want
doing
to.
treason.
Cut out.
Don't say anything about the Queen. It's treason.
That's fine. I think it's fine, but
It's not about what you think. It's about what the Queen thinks, bro. I'm not trying to die. I'm saying I don't. He said he wouldn't shag her. She's not too ugly. I'm saying I would.
That's outrageous. It's the
Queen. Did you
Queen.
say she was too
It's
ugly?
the Queen.
It's the Queen now.
Her Majesty.
You're getting hung, drawn, and quartered, lads. I ain't involved.
Everyone on this side would be the first person to have sex with an alien.
A big man.
cool.
Ever. This guy, you say fish are aliens. So will you fucking a fish?
No, different type of alien.
They're an alien.
But
Wait, no.
Oh,
Would you fuck an octopus?
No.
He said an octopus or an octopus.
You just playing your own game.
Wait, would you fuck one?
No.
Yeah.
But what if the alien looked exactly like an octopus?
I'm not there, am I?
JJ.
If it wasn't it,
Would you fuck
I'm
a fish?
here if it's like, if the alien looks like what you see on TV screens or it looks like a human, of course I'm going to town on that.
All right.
If it looks like an
Are you
elephant,
having sex with E.T.?
that's a dude.
dude.
That's not.
It's like a little dude.
Is that a dude
alien.
alien?
Actually, to be
No,
fair, it
aliens
might just
don't-
be non-binary, fam. It's
Yeah,
just there, isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, if it
aliens
was
don't have genders.
what counts
It
as
seemed
sex with
pretty
it?
dudeish. It seemed pretty dudeish.
What counts as sex with it though? They might have a different version of sex.
Touch fingers.
That's what we gotta find out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But that's what I'm saying. That determines
What is
whether
that?
how
Imagine
someone-
if it's like Avatar. Me bucking it is simply like they.
you just detach your hair.
Well, they put their hair in. Oh,
wait,
If
ET's just a finger that glows.
They put their. Who knows?
E.T. puts a little glowing finger up your bum.
Is there a way to leave the question?
He said in Avatar, put his little towel up my teeth.
What if the alien's 13?
I'm always keen to try something, innit?
After what Harry said, you shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It could.
No,
it could also
besides
not
like
be left.
anal, obviously.
No, Harry said, what if it's like 13?
What-
Jay replied by saying, "I'll try anything."
No, hold on. No, don't take my words out of context. I'm not going to do anything mad. But anyway.
Weed should be legal.
3, 2, 1.
I believe so. Should be.
Yo, what's going on?
So I feel like a lot of the mandem would lose a lot of money, innit?
Oh, so you're doing it. You're doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm doing it for the
for the
mandem.
shotters.
Yeah,
He's
all
doing
the
it for- he's doing it
shotters.
I think we could make more videos.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that alcohol is poison, mate. This grows on a nice little plant. And they just harvest it, mate. That's it. It grows out of the ground.
It doesn't affect me. I'm just supporting the mandem.
But I'm supporting the mandem.
Poison if it was.
If
Yeah.
it was just normal, in a good way.
If it's legal, then what happens? There's no more
When the mandem
choice.
open up
Potato
proper
starch.
businesses.
Fermented.
Nah, the government does, and they
them.
win.
No,
The
fuck
government
them, man.
wins.
Hood economics.
The government or the hood.
So you think every product should be made by the hood, so the hood makes money?
So why don't you buy alcohol from the hood?
Moonshine. With a jug of moonshine.
I do, innit?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. While he's in Nobu drinking sake. Okay, cool.
Nobody from the hood.
I'm addicted to social media.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I am. I really am. Yeah. I am.
That's
No,
not good.
I'll even do a bit.
I feel like,
Addicted.
Just a bit more.
Well, okay, Josh, explain.
I just think I'm addicted to social media. Like I don't use it all the time. I don't need to use it all the time. I don't feel the need to use it all the time.
But you're always on it.
Am I?
Yes.
When?
Bro, you know
We're
about
on it
everything
right
before
now.
everyone.
Yeah.
This is not on. This is not on
We're not
social
counting
media.
YouTube.
Why wouldn't?
This is-
we're
this
literally
is- this
we're
is work,
creating
essentially.
content for social
But this
media.
is not me on social media.
This
Social media
is
is
you on
Instagram,
your
You're on
Twitter.
social media right now.
You're on social media.
You're doing up social media
You-
right in this moment.
YouTube is a social media.
And addiction,
You're not
addiction would be
addicted,
something
you're
that's like an actual thing you use. Like you can't say work is unless work is your addiction. I guess
Which is...
No, but you're
this is,
saying...
this is arguably work right now.
So are you saying you're here
This is
because...
not
Would you
social
rather
media.
be doing this or sat in the office?
He likes the office. He likes the office.
He does like the office, doesn't he?
No, I like this. I like this.
But you're saying you're not addicted because you're working right now.
No, I perceive the question as addiction to social media is Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and I like using that all the time and being addicted to using it. I don't consider this as social media.
Well, then,
So if I'm wrong, I'll go here.
What about TikTokers then?
You're on TikTok all the time.
You're on Twitter all the time.
What, no,
Our
what,
screen time is like 20 minutes a day.
what are TikTokers? That's work for them.
Sorry?
We're not talking about work.
What was the question?
But then
What did you
that's
just say?
that's a social. You said TikTok is a social media.
He's just changing the.
I don't know what's happening there, boys. This dude is lost.
You're
No,
I just think if you wake up and you have to check social media apps every day, like multiple times, I think you're addicted.
Do
Like,
yeah?
that's-
Do you go on social media multiple times, different platforms throughout the day, multiple
Yeah,
times?
every single day.
And
Are you
have
watching
you
TV?
caught yourself just doing that, like refresh?
You're not actually going
Well,
to
then,
search
then
anything
But I wouldn't,
specific.
but I wouldn't deem it as an
But
addiction.
you
is what I'm
should
saying.
slightly be on this
That's
side.
why I'm here. I'm not there. I'm here.
Because you've got the other side, and I can't back you on that.
I don't know that anyone is.
I can't back you on that. If you've caught yourself scrolling down things and then refreshing it again,
The only people
you,
I'll
you
back
want
being
to.
But okay, like, if I compare me and you, I would say you're on Instagram on your phone much more than
Yes,
that's
yeah,
like
he's-
That's why he's over there and you should be here.
So
I
you're
would
5x
say, like,
me,
the
but I'm
only-
not.
Again, I don't have to sit there all day and do this, but I do use it.
I do that.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
why-
I'm
that's
on
why-
Twitter every day.
but that's
I'm
why
on
you're
Twitter.
over
That's what I deem as
That's
addiction.
why you're
People
like-
I would say who are closer to not being addicted are the people who are like, I'm not on social media, I don't have accounts on that stuff, I go out and do like nature stuff. Like the people who just like have a Facebook that they don't check. Like we are all active on social media. I think we're all closer to addicted than not addicted.
If you're on Twitter and you're not looking for anything and you're actually scrolling up to just refresh the page,
You have
I
a
think
tweet
that's a
deco
slight
as well
addiction.
with like searches, right? And you have specific searches, right? For like side.
I'm all the way over here. I even have Twitter if he's not addicted then.
So no, but what I'm saying is, I remember you had a tweet there with like certain searches. I've never put a refined,
I don't even have
refreshing
tweet
feed of shit.
That's just me being organised. That's it. That's not necessarily like.
But it's social media.
Yeah, but it's
Social media is part of our work.
Get
at the
over
same
here,
time.
fam.
I think
Can't change my opinion thing now. If I
get
was here,
over
I am here.
your opinion is wrong.
I don't care.
You are addicted.
The agreement is fucked.
Porn influences my thoughts on sex and relationships.
3, 2,
I thought
1. It was a change, that one.
I'd say so.
It can.
I think it does. I think it does.
It can, but does it for you?
Probably. Even if
It
you don't,
has
even if I don't
to.
think it does, it probably does.
Yeah, anything you.
Because if you ain't ever seen porn, you would only know certain positions that you were taught by certain things.
Okay, if you say,
I get you on
I'll
that.
get you on that.
I'm
I'll
not
get you on
closer
that.
to
I'll get you
here,
on that.
But no fappy boy. I just like women.
Yeah, what?
I don't. Yeah, but
We all like women. What are you doing?
No, but I mean, I don't go into the bedroom now.
What's going on?
You don't like women because you're on this side.
But I mean, like, you lot. I don't go into the bedroom thinking, cool, fuck me, I want to flip her upside down and fucking do all this shit. And fucking.
Sorry, this is Ethan.
Ethan, I've heard you describe what you would like to do in quite an explicit fashion.
It's because I'm a passionate lover.
Yeah, but you would have
been
learned some of that stuff from porn.
I have, but I'm not anymore.
Are you okay?
So you saying all
That's
you
why
do?
I'm close to. No, it's does it. The question was, does it influence the way you. I was not anymore. No. That's why I'm more this
So
side.
all
than
you
I'm
do
over
is just
there.
missionary.
No, fuck.
Playing the game is only fun when you win.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm right here because I'm very competitive. That's the reason I'm here.
Very competitive.
I love winning.
Wow.
I have more fun when I'm winning.
Look at all these
But
losers.
I've played. I've played in.
Played games that I'm really shit at and had loads of fun at the same
Mine
time.
is pro clubs. I've played in some shitty pro clubs teams, but I'm still having fun.
I rage a bit more.
I have like 4,000 hours or something on Fortnite and I have 4 wins.
That's how it
I know.
My argument is that I've played a lot of Minecraft where all I do is wander around, build my house, cook some ingots.
Yeah, but you winning.
Now, there's some games you just.
He's not beating the Ender Dragon.
But that's probably why I hate Minecraft.
You ever beaten the Ender Dragon?
Toby.
Yeah, but
Have you? Have you beaten the Ender Dragon?
I have. But in some series, I've never even tried it. I've just been
Okay,
doing my thing.
here's one.
Do it-
Story
building.
games. Where you make a decision and it goes wrong,
Yeah.
and someone dies.
Oh,
You're
no,
still
I-
having fun, and technically you're not winning
I'm
because
dying inside, Simon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get
The
really
way you worded that, someone dies, but I'm still having fun. They're dead,
You know what I
it's
mean?
great.
Like you get the worst ending on a story game.
Yeah, but that's why
it's
I'm
still-
right here. Look, I'm barely off the thing. I'm
Although,
right
do you
here.
guys not think that winning is more fun when you win?
I would
Yeah,
say winning
winning
is
is
more
more
fun.
fun.
So surely
That's
you
why
can't be
I'm
right at the
there.
end. No, I think the most fun part of gaming is like learning to get better at the game. Like that curve. That's
but
what
getting
I'm
better
saying.
is
What, and not winning?
No, like obviously, but that you guys and you're getting better at a game is sick. That's most
What's
fun
the
you can have.
ultimate goal
But
when
do
you're
you
playing the
celebrate
game?
when you win? Yeah, you win a Warzone game. It's fun. It's the ultimate happiness. So you can't be all the way over. But no, it's like, okay.
The question-
Do it like chasing a girl. Sometimes the chase is more fun than getting the actual final product.
Yeah.
The chase is the fun part of most games, isn't it?
You're not wrong.
I'd also say the question says,
I think
games
getting
are
the goal.
only fun when you're winning. But I'm like,
That's
well, I can't. I
correct.
have to disagree with that
Actually
emphatically
being able to
because
get the goal.
That's
there are
why
games that I've
that's
played
why
that
I'm
I've
here.
never won that I've had a lot of fun playing. So that can't.
Listen, I don't have
Yeah,
fun
but
when I
you
lose on
never
FIFA.
won.
I tell you
I
that.
feel
I
like
don't
Nick
have
must
fun.
have
I'm not
won
gonna
every
lie.
Well, no, literally Minecraft. I've just had a thing where I built a house. Like I just built. I'm not winning in Minecraft. I'm just
Did you
doing.
complete the house? Is
That's winning if you
That's
complete
not
the
happens
house.
as winning.
If
That's
that's your That's goal. just playing the If game. that's your goal, though.
If your end goal is to build a house and you build a house,
You could
you've
argue
won.
that.
But you can get better house always, isn't it? You can get better at building.
Yeah, because winning is a
the
kind of
next goal.
final.
Fucking ruining.
Winning is a final.
Josh, you could always do better. You could
definite
win
thing.
and get a better score.
Playing Fall Guys is fun, even if you don't win.
exactly.
No, I fucking hate it.
That game looks like fucking hell.
Excitement React will be our most viewed channel.
3, 2, 1. Just to clear up, everyone, we've launched a new channel called Simon React. Yay! Carry on.
I think it has a lot of room for virality.
Big potential. Biggest channels on YouTube right now, just rocking around, just watching.
It depends on the frequency of uploads. I was going to go here. But if we up the upload rate, it would go to here. I'm like here. In there. Well, we spoke earlier, it would be higher than it currently is set at.
So you're going there.
So I'm here right now, yeah.
What are you thinking?
I just don't think.
Just stop there. Just stop there.
Yeah, that says enough.
I just don't think.
Compared to the main Sidemen channel, I don't think it's got a
But
squeaky
it's
big chance.
number of videos.
But it's be the most viewed channel.
No, yeah, total like monthly views.
Yeah,
Per month.
I assume we're
No,
going
yeah,
per
still
month,
no,
right?
Still no.
Yeah.
Per month, yeah, still no.
I think it could have a chance. We'll see.
But you should still check it out.
It's still a laugh, I think.
In most ways, my life is close to my ideal.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
About here.
I'm happy here.
I feel like if anyone isn't here, they're dumb. I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel like if anyone doesn't
I'm
share my
sorry.
opinion, they're dumb.
Okay.
Oh, you just ruined his whole career. He's done his whole dance.
No, but
Would you like to be able to go anywhere, wherever you want, without getting noticed? And have no worries about that ever? Not need security.
It does say, close. No, but it does say close
no.
to ideal.
I'm just asking.
yeah, no, obviously, like being recognized everywhere can be a bit long.
You're a big
But
But it's a trade-off.
But it's like
you
a-
don't get one without
You're
the
the
other.
best, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like right now I'm at the happiest moment ever. No, I know. Like I feel like my whole life
But you
is
also
just.
can't assume other people are going to be there because you're there.
Yeah, I don't want a boxing match.
Yeah, but I
maybe
feel
when we beat
I feel
Logan Paul, we'll
but
come
I
and
feel
stand
like
here.
with like our situation, it kind of makes sense to
all
be
the-
here.
all the-
because,
Everything's
like,
relative, though.
What are your
Yeah,
ideals?
this is what I mean. Everything's relative. Everyone has a different background, bro. My ideal growing up was having a fucking moped and having like a job at Tesco's and being able to have a moped, mate. That was my like. If I saw a kid in my
So
neighborhood,
are you?
Surely
So
you should be over there.
So yeah.
No, but things
yeah,
change.
yeah,
No, but
yeah,
things-
yeah,
no, but
yeah,
things
yeah,
change.
yeah.
But things change. So
So
what I'm saying
one day
now-
you'll get that job at
is
Tesco's.
now my ideal. I've ended up in a position, but I've still got more that I want to do.
Yeah.
It all changes
that's
as you
me.
do something. So what I'm saying is my ideal back then.
Yeah, but I'm not
was
saying that
different to
I'm
now.
done.
But
No,
that's
you
what-
said you're close to your ideal, which
you're
means
close to
you're
your
pretty
ideal,
much there.
and that pretty much is
Ideal
like,
doesn't mean the end, though, does it?
Yeah.
I mean, I would take it as
This
where
is
you
going to
are
get
right
depressing.
now.
Can we stop?
No, it doesn't mean the end. It doesn't mean the end.
I'd say it's where you want to be.
This is going to get deep.
You don't necessarily take in tons of steps towards something anymore because you're pretty much you in your head you're.
I guess it's a scale of contentment.
I
Right?
could bump forward a
where you
little
wanna
bit,
be
but I
at
still
this
have a
age.
lot of stuff that I want to do. A lot.
Yeah, but Toby, would you not take it as where you want to be at this age? It's
where
like
you
your
want-
ideal
Where
at
you are
27.
now, are you happy?
I think I
with
could have done loads more.
it? Yeah, so then you should be here.
No, but there's so much more that I want to accomplish.
Yeah, obviously,
So
but
much
like
more. So it's not
you
close to
can
my
still
ideal.
you can still accomplish more over here.
What do you want to? What do you
What's so special about that?
JJ, also
What do you
being
have wanted to
there might
accomplish
motivate
here?
you more to accomplish more. If you see yourself as there, you might achieve more as a result of being there.
If I was here now and said yeah I'm like good, I don't feel like I'm as hungry as the one that stood there. So therefore I can only judge myself to be
you
here.
can't change his perspective.
I'm the only one
I
that
know,
wants to be
I
here.
know.
It's basically, would you have wanted to accomplish more by the time you were this age?
Yes.
Like, do you wish you would have accomplished more by now?
Yeah.
I don't feel
Oh,
that.
I
that's
don't
fair-
know.
then that's
I
fair that
don't-
you're there.
If you told me like 10 years ago you'd be here, I'd be like, I'll take that.
No, because I feel like I missed a lot of opportunity when I stopped uploading for like two years.
Yeah, then that's fair that you're
There
there.
is
that's
no
why I'm
way.
here.
There is no way. 10 years ago, any of us thought we'd be here.
No, but it's relative. This is what we're saying. It's relative, bro.
But we're not.
Relative.
We didn't decide 10 years ago. If you asked us this question 10 years ago, we'd all be running into the wall over there.
Yeah.
But-
We'll all be saying, boy,
I'd do
I'm
that.
gonna upload an Instagram story and I get fucking peas. Okay, then goodbye. Of course.
Fair enough. Everyone go sub to Sidemen
I'm
React.
too hot. Same.
I'm too hot.
Get me a beer.
Okay? Come on,
Cut some shapes. Cut some shapes for me now.
You can dance at the bar.
No, Toby, there we go. My guy's in the club.
Also, you can't really like talk in a club.
I'm trying to dance. I mean, talk to music.
Go on, yeah, but you want to talk to
music. Let's try to dance.
Sing. Wait, rap and he'll dance.
Why do you always make me? Okay. Because you're a musician. Fucking.
No, leave it.
Can you tell me that one?
That's a choke card.
I've forgotten my lyrics.
I think it's okay for a 20-year-old to date a 50-year-old.
50. Lads, it is what it is.
Oh, they've gone all the way. They've gone all the way.
I don't know. I just think.
Personally, it's a little bit.
It ain't in the French rule.
Hey,
Is that
exactly.
choice?
The French
It is a choice.
Yeah, but like 20 years ago, that person was like 10, and
But
he's
they're not
30.
even. Not even. They're 20.
What have you done? What have you done?
Oh shit! What should you?
Don't listen to
20 years ago. Wait, no, 10 years ago. They were 10 years ago.
They were 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 20 now anymore. That's not now.
I mean, let adults do what adults do.
Yeah, why
Because,
are you
like,
there?
Go on. No, why isn't it all the way over there? Because it's still a bit, but I get it. So do it, innit? I don't mind it that. Do it.
True.
Yeah.
They can't drink.
Do you know?
I started working on my game Couch Combat around 2 years ago, but 2 years is a lot of time, and unfortunately I probably wasted a relatively large amount of that time. That's to be expected after all, as this is my first real game project, but there are so many things that could have been incredibly helpful to know a few years ago, and if I had known these things I probably would have saved a ton of time. This video will be split into a few parts, and I'll use chapters to make it easy to navigate, but basically I'm going to start with a few tips and tricks specific to the Unity game engine, and then I'll branch out to cover more general game dev topics. And finally, I'll give super specific advice that might not apply to everybody, but if you somehow find yourself in a similar place to me, I absolutely promise you that it will be super helpful. Trust me. Also, yeah, this video is sponsored by Unity, who are currently having a spring sale, which is an awesome opportunity, since plenty of the tools and assets I mentioned in this video are currently on sale. So let's start with some Unity specific tips. First off, scriptable objects. You should use them. Scriptable objects are complicated, but basically they are a great way to create everything from items to dialogue systems. And if you want more info on them, then I linked this great video on the subject by Sam Yam in the description. Using scriptable objects will simplify your game and also make it much easier to expand it, so I promise you it is worth the time investment to learn how to use it. It's worth mentioning because I didn't realize this for years, but you can actually make presets for import settings for audio and image files, which is great if you have a pixel art game, as it makes it so you don't have to turn off filtering for every sprite anymore. And also it would have been helpful to know earlier that there are animation controller variants, which are basically like prefabs for your animation controllers. This allows you to have the same structure for the animation controller, but switch out the animations, which is great for things like guns and FPSs. And here we go. It's time to talk about what might just be the best part of Unity other than the glorious particle system. The Asset Store. The Asset Store is full of great tools and assets that have saved me countless hours. So, what do I recommend? Well, there are a few assets and tools I consider essentials for making games. The first one is technically free and not actually on the Asset Store, but go ahead and download Easy Camera Shake off of GitHub. It's an incredibly simple to use way to handle camera shake. It works with multiple cameras and is overall just something that I use in literally every game project. This one is also free but on the Unity Asset Store. It's a must-have if you ever work with player preferences, which are basically a built-in saving system that Unity has that is designed for saving settings. This asset is called Player Preferences Viewer, and it does just what it says. It's super helpful and simple. And also something that I use for just about every 2D game that I make is called All-in-One Sprite Shader. Shaders are super confusing, so this tool is very nice to have as it allows you to create a ton of effects, and all of them without having to use the shader editor, which is a win in my book. Another great tool that is on sale right now is called Behavior Designer. I only recently got it, but it allows you to create complex AI using a visual interface. I know the game dev YouTuber Pinnacle uses it for the AI in their game as well. It's really flexible and allows you to create everything from RPG bosses to FPS bots. It's on sale for 50% off right now, alongside a lot of other assets in the store. These assets are all on sale because the spring sale is going on until April 29th, and most of these deals that are happening now won't return until much later this year. Unity was kind enough to sponsor this video, so if you use the link in the description of this video, then you can help support the channel. But I'm not advertising these tools specifically because Unity told me to. These are genuinely things I use in everyday development and I think are very helpful for every Unity developer. And of course, aside the asset store that I haven't mentioned yet is, well, the assets. There are 3D models, skyboxes, sound effects, sprites, and all sorts of other things. These are incredibly helpful for adding to your game. Personally, I prefer to make most of my assets myself, but I still use many assets all the time like particle effects and skyboxes to spice up my game. I'm not very good at making particle effects or skyboxes, so the asset store allows me to cover up holes in my development that would otherwise require me to hire new team members or something, which would be much more expensive. A few of these asset creating companies that I've used before and can personally recommend are SYNCY Studios, who cover everything low poly, Pinwheel Studio, who have great shaders and skyboxes, and Sidearm Studios, who make tons of cheap, high-quality sound effects that I use. Okay, and now moving from Unity to the more general section of this video, I figured I would cover the thing that everybody has to start off doing: learning. Game development is complicated to say the least, and even though game engines like Unity simplify and speed up development, they still have huge learning curves. So what's my advice? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Just make games. Personally, I started my game development journey in Game Maker Studio, but I didn't really get anywhere for the first year or so, just because I didn't really make stuff. I felt like I needed to know more before I could make games, and that's just not true. So don't worry about the uniqueness or even really the quality of your games at first. Just make them. And also I think that beginners place way too much importance on the choice of game engine. While I do agree that it makes a difference for individual projects and you should look into all the options, it was very easy for me to switch from Game Maker to Unity, and I've also made projects using Godot and with Fountain Engine. The workflow in all of them is pretty similar to Unity. I just found that Unity was personally the one I liked most and best suited to my project, so that's what I stuck with. Just remember that a game engine is ultimately just the tool, and the quality of games comes down to the skill of the people making it. The best place to learn game development is in game jams. Game jams are short competitions where you make a game in a short amount of time. They are great for many things, from learning a basic understanding of game development to testing out game or mechanic ideas or learning a new tool or engine. Plus, they are just a ton of fun, and you end up with a nice little game to show for it. So when starting to learn game development in a specific engine, what I found works best for me was starting off by just following a longer video series that walks me through everything. Brackeys has some of these, and there are tons on Udemy. And you can just basically look around and choose whatever one has the genre of game that you'd like to make. And after either finishing the tutorial series or just getting bored, I'd recommend just jumping into whatever game project you want to. Just keep the scope for this first project very small, like something you could finish in a month or so. Anytime you come across something that you don't know how to do, just look it up. YouTube tutorials and forum posts practically have the answers to any questions you could possibly have. And although it takes a bit of time to learn, the API of your engine is a goldmine of information that is absolutely critical to be able to use. Finally, it's also worth mentioning that you will never stop learning game dev. While I no longer need tutorials for everything I do, whenever I'm doing game development, I always end up with millions of open tabs to the pages of the API and forums. And personally, I don't think that's an issue at all. One very important tip for learning game development and programming in general is to learn data abstraction. That sounds fancy, but it's really just organizing your code and saving time. Learn to use loops in order to avoid repeating segments of your code. Learn to use arrays instead of creating tons of numbered variables. Learn to create functions to simplify your code and make it more readable. Even if it takes a bit more time whenever you are programming, if you ever have to come back to your code and expand it, you will thank your past self for making an actual good code that is easy to read and easy to expand. If you go into a game with no plan, it might be fine to start out, but after a while you'll probably end up in an absolute mess with no idea what to work on next. The obvious solution here is just planning, but that's often easier said than done. It can be hard to visualize the steps that it takes to get to a completed game, but programs like Trello and Milano make it much easier. Trello is a program for organizing tasks. I've had it since day one of my current game project, and it is an absolute lifesaver. I have my tasks separated into different groups, ranging from bugs I have to fix to ideas I have to an overall roadmap for my project. It's honestly a lot of fun to organize tasks and plan for the future, and Trello makes it super easy to make major changes and plan really quickly as well. It's free and browser-based, and I'd recommend it for literally any project, but it's basically perfect for making games. Milano is a program that I only recently started using, and it's less about managing tasks and more about just planning out the future. Milano is super flexible and allows you to create mood boards, character charts, gameplay systems, and just about anything else you could possibly need for planning out your game. I'm currently using it to secretly prototype my next game idea, and that is where it really shines, so I'd recommend trying it out. out. Honestly, marketing might just be the hardest part of game development. It's one thing to make a game, another thing to get people to actually play it, and it's even harder to actually make money off of it. Although I don't know for certain if my game will actually do well as I haven't released it yet, I do have a channel that is largely dedicated to its development with just over 9,000 subscribers, and I have around 1,000 wishlists on Steam, so I think I have a pretty decent start. But I get that most people don't want to have to upload videos and maintain a channel while making their game. It definitely takes up a lot of time and effort on my part, but I do really like doing it, so it's worth it in my case. But there are many other ways that you can try to market your game and find an audience, and most of them actually start right at the beginning of development. First off, make sure you are making a game that people actually want. This means two things. First off, the game has to have appeal. While very specific and niche games can be super successful, if your game is something that is straight up unappealing, like a game about filing taxes, have around 1,000 wishlists, so I think I have a pretty decent start. You still might be able to, I get that most people don't want to have to upload videos and maintain a channel while making their game. It definitely takes up a lot of time and effort on my part, but I do really like doing it, so it's worth it in my case. You can totally there are many other ways that you can it just has to offer something that other games just don't. Find an audience. So basically, and most of them actually start right at the beginning of development. First off, make sure you are making a game that people actually want. This means two things. First off, the game has to have appeal. While very specific and niche games can be super successful, if your game is something that is straight up unappealing. Really like doing it, so it's worth it in my case. You can totally but there are many other ways that you can. It just has to offer something to try to market your game and find an audience. So basically, and most of them actually start right at the beginning of development. First off, make sure you are making a game that people actually want. This means two things. First off, the game has to have appeal. While very specific and niche games can be super successful, if your game is something that is straight up unappealing. Really like doing it, so it's worth it in my case. You can totally, but there are many other ways that you can. It just has to offer something to try to market your game and find an audience. Basically, and most of them actually start right at the beginning of development. First off, make sure you are making a game that people actually want. This means two things. To find a niche that you enjoy creating. In my case, I personally love split-screen multiplayer games, so I decided to focus on the very empty niche of split-screen FPS games for the PC. Once again, I don't know if my game will be a success, but I'm taking all the steps that I can to move it closer to being one. And another thing that you can do to advertise your game is just posting it to Twitter. I honestly don't really like Twitter, but many people have been able to gather audiences by showcasing the development of their games. This isn't easy though, as it requires consistent posting, uses of hashtags like Screenshot Saturday, and actually having an interesting game idea. But it's totally worth it if you can get people to buy your game. Also, posting on Reddit is totally an option. Motivation is an important part of game development, but I believe that it kind of comes naturally if you do the other things that I mentioned in this video. If you plan out and have a clear idea of what you want your game to be, and have an outline of the steps that you need to take to reach that final game, then you not only have a goal to strive for, but you also have tasks that you can always be working on. If you post on YouTube, Twitter, or wherever about your game, then it makes it way easier to stay productive and motivated. Personally, I end up working a lot more consistently on my game, that way I have cool things to put in my devlogs whenever I release them. Plus, for me, the feedback and the fake internet points make it a lot easier to stay motivated. But other than what I've already mentioned, sometimes you just have to create your own motivation. You aren't always going to want to work on your game, and while you shouldn't constantly force yourself to work, the only real way to get out of a slump in development is to put the time in and, well, develop your game. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just going to finish with a few specific quick tips. Tip number 1 is that input management is horrible. At least that's the case for Unity. So you should just go ahead and not suffer through bug fixing and changing systems 10 times, and either just use the new input system that Unity made, or buy Rewired from the asset store. The built-in input system doesn't work with multiple controllers. Well, the trigger buttons don't work with multiple controllers, which is about the stupidest thing ever. Just trust me on this. I know the new input system is confusing, but it's worth it. The other really big time sink for my game has been online multiplayer. So here's what I'll say. If you are considering adding online multiplayer to your Unity game, game, do it at the very beginning of development. If you design your game from the ground up for multiplayer, it'll be so much easier than trying to add multiplayer into a game 2 years into development. And you can trust me on that, it's not fun. Maybe other tools like Unreal and Photon are better at integrating into already made games, but my personal experience with trying to add Mirror into my project was an absolute nightmare that ended up in me losing over a month of work, so just be wary of it. So yeah, I really hope that this video helps save some people from possibly falling into the same pitfalls as I did. If you want to support my channel, the best free way is to wishlist my game Couch Combat on Steam. Wishlisting is free, and it really helps me since I don't have any marketing budget. The more people that wishlist my game, the more Steam will push it whenever I release it. So every wishlist counts. Thank you to Unity for sponsoring this video, and be sure to check out the spring sale for plenty of great deals. And thank you to my one and only Patreon, Howard House. He was unanimously voted as the best beatboxer in the world by everybody in the world. Bye. First off, the game has to have appeal. Well,
welcome to Whose Sidemen Instagram Is It? I'm going to show you guys... Actually, we should probably address the fact that Harry's not here.
Yes, he ran away.
He ran away from us.
He ran away because...
He's running from the tax man. Exactly.
That's why. So, we now have two teams. You guys are a man short, but JJ normally falls asleep. So
Yeah,
We're chilling.
okay, so these are only
G Fuel,
Sidemen.
mate. Only G Fuel. Jesus.
These are only Sidemen Instagram photos. Okay.
We'll let them go first because they got the best man. Yeah.
Would you like to go first? Yeah?
That's very honourable.
He's a nice guy, you know.
So, number one is this.
That is.
What are you doing?
They'll go fast.
Nice guy, but you're a nice guy.
By the way, there are 2 rounds of this. One is the picture, one is the caption.
You know what?
So the caption round is worth 2 points.
Okay.
Before I'd say that, like after everyone gets pissed.
The first time we went to Thorpe Park, I was in the car with Ethan and Freezy, and Freezy took a selfie and put it on my Instagram. And he had a face that looked a little weird like that.
Do you think that's car lighting? Well, we know it's freezing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that could look like me, you know.
I feel like it might be my Instagram.
Okay.
Do you?
Which photo?
Did I post that photo though? Oh no, let's go with yours.
Okay. Well, we'll lock in our vote as was.
As Vic's Instagram.
Okay, we're not going to be passing them over, by the way. Yeah.
Okay,
There's a limited amount of people.
Yeah.
The answer is Toby. With man like Freezy.
Wow. Fake shit. Nah.
You made a very similar face.
You got it
to mine.
right. Nice.
Very similar face.
Well, no, they got it wrong.
Well, no, but Toby got
it
it right. I was more complimenting him.
I'm sorry, Toby.
Number 2 for your team.
You're still awake. It's good.
Yeah.
Wait. Whose is this?
I know.
I can't see.
That is going to be.
That is Ethan
Barbados.
in Barbados, leaning against a tree.
Whoa! He knows the foot.
Even I knew that.
What the hell?
Jeez.
I'm leaning against a tree with like the sunglasses on.
He is correct.
Always a bad boy, look.
Damn.
Barbados.
They had an advantage there.
Jeez.
Barbados.
They had one of their people in the clip.
Dick, that was Toby, bro. It was Toby.
So did you.
We had feet.
Yeah, we could see it.
Bro, it was a foot.
It was freezing in the cup.
And plus, I would have been able to tell because my feet are very flat and they don't arch like that.
Do you hear that? Tears.
Oh.
Tears.
Oh no.
That's his go-to.
Okay.
You hear that?
Number 3.
Yes.
I can hear that tears.
That's my Instagram.
Let's see. Come on.
Yeah, that's my Instagram. That's after a video with Kevin LaShawn and Freezy, I believe.
So you're saying that's you?
Kevin.
That's just, you're saying that's your Instagram?
Yeah,
It'd be weird if somebody else posted that on their
It would be,
Instagram.
I'd be mad.
It is Toby's video.
Toby still looks exactly the same.
I don't age.
Timeless.
No, you don't. You are
Timeless
timeless.
classic.
Well done. So it's 1-1. You'll go though.
Mm-hmm.
Number
He
4.
laughed. He laughed. That's not good.
That's why I laughed.
Wait,
That's
let
a
me
patience
closer.
test. It's a patience test because there's a dick drawn. There's a lot of cream.
How to tell?
Is
Is it Harry or is it Minnie?
that's
Minnie dog.
I think it's miniature dog. I think.
I don't-
Harry's chin doesn't look
But
like
what
that.
patience test did he have dick on him? Not in one arm, is it?
Oh my
How
goodness!
do
It's
you
not
know-
Harry. It's definitely not Harry. by
How
the
do you
way.
know what that is?
Well, that's a guy. That's a chin.
There's a guy.
with cream.
Someone's drawn a knob up to him.
That's a
That's
chin.
cream on his face because he's obviously been
That's
pied.
the nose. That's
Yeah.
that's a t-shirt.
So
there.
I
Oh, then
think
it must
it's,
be Simon.
I think
it's a bit. Doesn't mean.
I think it's Simon because
Who
Harry's
posted it though? Not the actual.
Harry's
guy.
chin doesn't shape in like that, bro.
It's whose Instagram
It's
is
whose
it on?
Instagram.
Yeah, whose
is it?
Instagram's it on there? But right, Simon.
Did Simon and Harry do a collab?
I think this is an Instagram challenge. I think this is. I think I drew that knob.
It looks like you're.
It looks like you're drawing.
Ethan
I
thinks he
think
knows his
I
handiwork.
think I drew that knob, and I think it's because I don't know.
Who posted the photo?
I think we done a challenge or something, and I would have drawn the knob going up to his mouth. Oh, whose grams it on? And you would have had to post it. This is. Fuck,
So
wait.
should we say minutes then?
Is this the Sidemen show thing with Comedy Central? No, it's not.
No.
What's this?
I say it's Simon's.
I think it's
You're going
Simon.
for
I
me?
think it's your gram.
I think someone else might have posted it though.
Yeah, someone else might have posted it.
What are we saying? Think we think they're right.
The fact that
Shit.
Josh actually said no as well when it was
Oh my
a
god!
Comedy Central show.
Oh, it was.
What
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
yeah, it was.
the Comedy
And,
Central
and
show.
Simon had to post
Did I
it.
say
Why
what
are you
you
saying
saying?
that?
We
got
got
it
it
right,
right.
though.
They got it right. Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
But he went. It's the Comedy Central. No,
Because that's my dick. That's my dick.
it's not. His dick is not on me.
It's not my dick.
Look at you.
But
His
I
dick
do
is
that.
on you.
No, please don't look at me. Please don't.
Look at Ethan.
Listen,
I
look.
forgot that even existed.
Look, I'm here now.
Jesus.
Wait, you fully creamed up that day,
He did. He got fucked.
You're right, bro.
and I paintballed you, innit?
Yes.
You had a bad day.
I got paintballed a lot.
You had a bad
A
day.
lot. And they wanted me to do it naked. And they were offering us like £200.
It's kind of weird.
We got ripped.
Okay, you guys are winning 2-1.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
scratching.
boy.
You're gonna get us demonetized, bro.
Holy shit!
Okay, that's somebody with some sun.
Someone's got a sunburn.
Wait, bro! Fam, that looks
hang
a bit
on.
mad, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Wait, that looks a bit mad.
It looked like an arsehole. What's going on?
It's not. It's not an arse.
It's someone with sunburn.
It proper looked like.
Who wears that
Alright,
colour?
I'm saying that's Josh.
Okay, that would have been my guess too, because that's a Josh colour.
That's a Josh colour.
And Josh
and he's
does
wearing
love
a
the farmer
chain.
chain.
Racism.
Wearing a chain.
He does love the farmer chain.
He's wearing a chain. And Josh gets burnt that.
Yeah,
No
lobster.
one else. I'm
2-2
gonna go with
lobster.
Josh.
But why would I post that in it, like?
Just to make it 2-0.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It is Zerka. I
Yeah.
think I got a bit burnt today.
A little bit.
630 online.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But you put the
chain.
neck.
The
It's
chain was
Instagram. Imagine these days. Here's my neck.
Nice.
Your turn to take the lead again. It's 2-0.
Oh!
Oh, that is.
like you, by the way. Is that you?
Yeah, that is me. That's definitely me.
Is that Nepenthes? Who's there?
It looks like Mike
No, that
Fear
is-
Crowd's there.
Fearcrad's movie.
That's like in the Nepenthes beard and an ear.
Yeah, I don't think that's a Fear Crowd's beard.
No, that's in the
I
Nepenthes
think it's
beard.
Nepenthes.
That's in the Nepenthes beard. And that is you.
Would you have posted a photo?
So I would say back in the day you might have
Yeah.
one on there.
I think you might have one on there.
Or is someone else from the
It could be a group photo.
That's what I was gonna say, is a group photo on someone's.
That ain't no group photo on the towers, I don't think. I don't think. It could be.
I
but I
wouldn't
don't
have.
think so.
This is on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have posted that.
You
It's
would have
only
posted it.
side
Back then,
ones.
though. Back then.
No, because I've deleted it, innit?
Ah.
Yeah.
I think Vic is awfully quiet.
So you saying none of these are gonna be?
I think Vic
on
is
towers.
awfully quiet. I think there's a group picture on Vic's Instagram.
So it's like some kind of Alton Towers photo, maybe.
Yeah,
So what would you like to go?
and judging by how quiet this doll has been, I was like,
yeah.
I think
Vic?
it's Vic's Instagram. It's a group picture from back then.
I think
Ethan's
that's,
right. Ethan's
I think
I think that's Toby.
Do you?
I think that's a Toby Instagram.
It is a Toby Instagram, and it's JJ
Baited,
Nep.
baited.
Is Nep. Yeah.
Baited.
cash
Tears.
point, by the cash point.
Tears.
Is Nep?
Oh, the the cash points on that.
Damn.
Which means
Why have you never posted that?
it remains 2-0, and you had the same amount of goes.
You look better.
Yeah.
This to take the lead, and just to clear this up, it's not what it might look like.
Wait. Oh.
It's not.
Twist it the other way.
Yeah,
Just
I'll be editing.
just for banter. Just for banter.
Just for banter.
Just for
Wait.
banter.
That is great. That's what I'm talking about.
Is that
Hey, yo, let me look at that. real quick.
Who's
Wait,
I
that
don't-
JJ
wait,
doing
don't-
that?
don't-
Let me
don't
do
entertain
it
this,
real
don't-
quick.
Yeah,
No,
JJ
not while
doing
you're
this
holding
face
your
there.
nose.
It's very light to be
Yeah.
JJ.
Yeah.
The lighting must
Oh.
be mad.
Yeah. But do you remember his favourite pose? It's like, do you remember the?
Would that be his
But
Instagram?
it's darker skin then it's no one white. But it could be anyone's post.
I just say aside, man. I ain't got a clue.
It's quite high res, so it looks like it's a big picture of somebody's face. So
This picture's weirding me out.
yeah,
Do you want to guess?
It's either you or JJ.
I think no, it wouldn't be me again.
Could ever be
Should we
me.
go with JJ?
He would've
Just 'cause it's
deleted
high
it.
res.
He would have deleted
Yeah,
it.
true.
Can I
True,
see
he
what
would've.
picture it is? Because I reckon I know. Wait,
Picture, I
what
don't
are
know
you
what.
saying?
Who
Who are you saying?
Okay, we need to switch.
I'm gonna say Ethan.
Sure.
Out of the blue.
Sure.
So now.
I'll go.
What
with
do you
it.
think it is?
I can't see.
I think it's the picture of Harry and someone else kissing JJ, and JJ
Silence.
really
It's
smiles like
Silence,
this.
Boston.
Well, you were wrong.
I mean,
Because he looked very
It's
light
not
in
that
picture.
picture.
Oh, fuck, he looked really
Right,
light.
it's Simon.
But it is Harry.
Harry.
Oh, it says supporter
it was him.
creator.
it's just
So they said
Oh
Simon.
wow.
It's just Harry.
Oh
just
wow.
Harry.
It was your go.
What?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
You guys to take the lead.
Someone's grabbing Harry's face.
What is that?
Grabbing Harry's face. Oh, yes.
Is
That's
that
Harry's.
face?
That's definitely Harry's face.
Harry's nose.
Yeah, and lips. I think so. I think
That's not my gram.
Not my gram. Definitely
Could
not
never
my
be
gram.
my gram.
It could never
Never
be.
be
Looks
my
like a
gram.
cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's not my gram.
What do you mean?
Looks like a cheeseburger.
What cheeseburgers have you been eating? Harry from
Like you got a bit of ham in the middle.
What cheeseburgers are you eating that have ham in?
Or a bit of
Look at his
beef.
eyes,
If your
drowsy.
cheeseburgers
Your eyes are
look like
going. His
No.
eyes are like.
Is he Harry?
It'll be too soon. We're just waiting. We're waiting. Right there.
Harry of it.
No.
But then what? I can't think of a photo that Vic could have posted would have been that.
No, me either. I don't think.
What would you like to guess?
I'd say we go Harry.
I think you're. And that's,
Yeah,
Harry.
right.
Harry. Seems when it's not even Harry in the picture.
It is Harry's.
Oh, is that one where he
Yes.
swaps his face in the phone?
Yes. All right, nice.
So this round is captions, and as I said beforehand.
This one was just vegetable.
Well, then we will do it.
That's fine. Let's just
because
go.
we're already screwed anyway.
Stop pointing fingers. Just cut.
Ready?
No. Switch, everybody. Let's go. Jamie, that low burner is no good. Move that pot, the back pot.
This one?
Yes, that's the bigger burner. Look at the size of the burner.
Good Lord.
Hey, Leslie, what the hell is going on here?
Nothing. We're doing fine. She's taking care of the pot stickers right now. She's gonna do the dumplings.
I'm working
Jamie,
on
make
the
sure you don't put
July.
too much of the stuffing in there. I can do those.
Okay.
Guys, less than 10 seconds till we switch.
Switch!
We're not gonna get the steam bugs.
Stop saying that.
Wait, come on, Jamie, dig in.
Just get the meat in it. Just get the meat in it.
Get your pot stickers on the pan. Get your pot stickers on the pan.
Let's go, guys. 2 minutes left.
Nice, Jamie. Keep up the good work.
Come on.
Jamie and Leslie, let's go. Okay. I saw and witnessed pandemonium. What in the hell happened?
You know, just times we broke down and lost communication and started screaming and yelling. You know, and you can't do that.
Sorry.
Visually, they look good. They look very good, despite the animosity. I am freaking amazed. The actual ribs shredded beautifully. Short ribs, really delicious. And the pot stickers. Tastes quite nice. Tray could have been a near perfect tray had you two focused on each other. The winning team, against all odds, and despite their performance, but the team that we felt put together the best tray of dim sum. Congratulations, Leslie and Jamie.
Go to the balcony.
Thank you.
There's one more thing. To help you get through it, there'll be somebody expediting tonight.
The chef who was just here?
No, me. I'll be expediting.
The heat is gonna get real hot in this kitchen.
I'll be making sure that every dish is up to the usual requirements of this restaurant.
Both teams must now hastily devise a game plan for tonight's service.
I'm gonna take care of the mussels. Maybe you can help me with the mushrooms. I'm searing the steaks. Listen, you make all the faces you want. I'm making the steaks. She's gonna be the final plater because she has the better idea. No. Listen, do me a favor. Are you the captain or am I the captain? So please stop now.
trying to make this
stop
work
now.
smoothly, though.
I
Listen to me.
understand. No, I'm not gonna listen to you because you're not the captain. That's what this is for. Okay? See that patch there? It's on my arm. Doesn't say team cutter. I'm in charge. I have the final word. Let's just get the job done.
Team leader Leslie is watching every move his team makes.
You're burning that. You're burning that. I got the mushrooms. I got this.
Leslie, you can't be putting me off of something, okay?
I got it. I got it.
I think Leslie is so egotistical. No, get out of the way. Cutter, you're just all in the way. Move. He's an ex-beautician house bitch that works for his wife. So I think he's trying to like prove his manhood or something. Give me those potatoes.
I got it, Cutter.
You can't have everything, okay?
Right now, I got it. I am not gonna let what happened the last time happen this time. I need you for a minute. Come with me. I am not losing control of my authority here. I don't want to hear any excuses. Just listen and do what I'm asking you to do. Look, I need you to look at me to make sure.
I can hear you.
No,
I don't need to look at you.
No, I need you to look at me.
Talk to me. Don't holler at me, talk to me.
I need you to look at me, then I know you're listening.
I'm not your kid, okay? First of all, you need to chill out and be a team leader and quit doing everything. We're a team, okay? We're a team.
Okay.
No, tell me.
Okay. Come here. Come here. This is embarrassing.
Back in the kitchen, a dispute between Red Team Captain Leslie and teammate Cutter is spiraling out of control.
Come here. Both of you. Come here. This guy's just given me his restaurant.
I hear you, Chef.
So I want you to focus on the job in hand.
Yes,
and
Chef.
that is a fully booked dining room and a fully booked dining room.
Yes,
so you
Chef.
put your aside for a minute and come back
Yes, Chef.
to this competition.
Yes, Chef.
Now, shake hands and we're going to go through this as a team.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Every team Leslie's been on, he's had an issue with somebody. He's a loser and he's a sad excuse of a man. So I just got to play his game and just get through it.
Here we go. First orders. Good luck, guys. Are we together as a team?
Yes, Chef.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Let's go.
The tickets start flying in, and Chef Ramsay starts screaming out all these numbers.
4 kills, table 14. 2 gnocchi, 2 mussels. Followed by 3 gnocchi, 1 mussels.
I've never done this before. This is all new to me. I just got to keep saying, yes, chef, yes, chef.
Don't stop working.
Yes, Chef.
Thank you. Come on, guys.
The Red Team is working in complete harmony, blazing through the appetizer service.
You like that, Leslie?
Yeah, that's good. Just flip it. Cutter and I did a full turnaround, and we're really working well together.
2 gnocchi.
Okay, yes, chef.
Service, please. Thank you.
With just a few orders remaining, Leslie has his Red Team focused on completing all the
Okay, so hello and welcome back to another Unity tutorial. So this video will be the first of many where I'm going to be covering different multiplayer topics using Mirror. I'll be explaining in the first part of the video why I'm using Mirror over Photon and what Mirror is and how it works. That's what this video is mainly going to be. It's going to be how to set up Mirror and explaining from a sample project they've got where you can host a server and connect to play a game of Pong. I'll be explaining the code behind it and how it all works. Keep in mind this won't be a series, even though there's going to be lots of different videos using this. Apart from episode 1, you don't have to watch any of the others in order. This video is about the setup and explanation, overview, but then all the other videos will be standalone, because I know on YouTube people prefer standalone videos as opposed to, me doing a series. So let me know how you're liking the videos in the comments of each of the videos. But yeah, let's jump into the video. So I'll split this video up into 3 steps. Step 1 will be installing Mirror through Unity, through the asset store. Step 2 will be actually looking at a sample project, and if you want, you can go and look at all the other sample projects in your own time. And then after we've looked at the sample project and had a little play around with it, for step 3, we'll actually be looking into the code and I'll be explaining how it all works. Let's get into it. Okay, so step 1, what is Mirror and why are we using it? Well, I want to keep this part quite short because you guys can go and do reading about it, but I did a poll on my channel and a lot more people, a huge majority, wanted Mirror, so that's one reason. Another reason is because there's no user limit, so you don't have to worry about, paying Photon because you want more stuff. Mirror's completely free, you just download it, you can download it off GitHub, or you can download it on the Unity Asset Store, which is the way we're going to do it. You can go look through the code, you can debug into their code, you can make modifications to it if you need to. If you have any bug fixes, you can obviously submit it to them on here, you can talk about it in their Discord server. There's pretty good documentation for it, there's good starter projects and guides. Everything I found about it is really good, and the reason how I've picked it up so fast in the last few days is because it's pretty much identical to the old Unity multiplayer system because it's built on top of it. They actually took the old multiplayer system, they've fixed loads of bugs, they've added new features, and they've just made it a lot better, and they're constantly making it a lot better too. So I hope you guys agree with my choice there, and just let me know down below how you're finding the videos. One of the other benefits is that it's client-server, so we're actually going to have code that is running on the server and code that is running on clients, and the server can be hosted by an actual person when they run the game. So when you build the game, and you can maybe make a host button. When you press the host button, you actually run a server and a client, and then when your friends try and connect to you, they connect through your IP, just like as if you were playing a Minecraft server. You put in their IP address, then you connect to that. And then eventually, if you want to have dedicated servers, you can also do that too. But for now, we're not going to worry about dedicated servers and all that lot because that's a bit more complicated. But doing your own hosting is super easy. And we're going to be looking into this video with a sample project. Then in the next few videos, we'll be setting up our own custom network managers, you know, making some other little simple things like spawning in players and whatever. But yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, so over in Unity, I've made a blank project, so just go ahead and make a blank project. When GitHub is back up, because as I'm making this video, it's down right now, they're having some problems. When it's up, I'll be creating a repository for this, so you guys can go download it. And but when I do that, I'll be ignoring the mirror folders that we'll get in a second, because there's no need for me to have them on GitHub when you can just get them from the asset store yourself. So you make a blank project, okay, go to the asset store, and just search mirror. And once you've searched mirror, you want to go ahead and download and then import it into your project. All right, I'm sure you guys can press that and do that. Once it's in your project, you'll have a mirror and a script templates folder. We'll ignore script templates. That's just like, you know, when you right click and create a new C# script, and then it's a new behavior script and it's got a template, it's got like the start and the update. That's just some more templates for doing other things, but we'll ignore that for now. We want to go over to mirror, and we have the runtime, which is some of the stuff to do with the actual framework. But if we look in examples, we've got these different examples, and we've got one about chat, one about Pong, room, tanks. We're going to go for Pong, and we'll go to the Pong scene, okay? So here's the Pong scene. If we go to game, you see here's the Pong. And before we look into the code, we're just going to have a little go with it, and I'll show you how to make a server and connect to it, and then we'll actually look into the code. So to do this, to actually play and test with yourself, you need to go File, Build Settings, and add this scene as your initial build scene. You can remove the default one for now. So this is our game, okay? And then we're just going to say build, and I'm going to make a builds folder. So let's call it builds, okay? And then in there, I'll just click select, and that's going to go build the game. So I'll see you guys when it's done. Okay, so it's finished building. I am now running the game over in Unity, so I'm going to maximize it. And you'll notice up here we have 3 buttons. We have LAN host, LAN client, and LAN server. Okay, so notice how this says localhost. So localhost, if you've ever played Minecraft, for example, you can type this in, and it actually is just a way of saying your own IP. So because I'm playing on the same network as myself, I can actually do that. Now, this won't do anything if I just click it by default, because it's trying to connect, but there is no... I'm not hosting anything on my computer, so it kicks me off, okay? It failed to connect. If I click LAN server only, then this will run as a server, and I can connect to the server. So if I go over to my built version, which is full screen, I should have made it windowed, but anyway, I can now LAN client, and I'm a client on the server. Okay, I can play, I can move up and down for Pong, and if you actually look over on the server, you see me there. But I can't play because this is just the server. Okay, let's stop the server. You notice back over here I've been kicked. Now if I click LAN host, this means I have to also allow access for people to join to me, because this is a new application, so it's asking for permission. I am now hosting on this machine, okay? So that means I am a server and a client, right? I'm the server and I'm playing as a client. Let's move my pedal up here. And I go back over to Unity. I can now join as a client. And now I've got 2 clients in here, okay? The game, like the example game, doesn't actually have scoring or anything. You can't win or lose. The point is I can now move on this instance, and on the other instance, you'll actually see it too. So if I hit, I have to obviously click over, but you see how the game continues over here. I can hit the ball back, and then I could obviously like hit it, tab out, hit it. This will be very hard to actually play. I'm just that skilled. Oh shit. Okay, sorry about that. So what we've got is we've got a Pong game where this built version is the server and the client, and then we've got the one in the editor, which is currently just a client that's connected. If I leave on this client, the actual server just gets rid of the ball, gets rid of my player, and it just leaves me as myself, and I can stop too, okay? So it's that easy to actually just make a server and actually join to it. It's super easy, okay? Now we're actually going to go look into the code. Okay, so if we look in the scene, we're going to go through each object and explain how it works. So ignoring the camera, we have the network manager. So this is the main thing. This is the entry point for your application. So the network manager Pong. Okay, this is a custom version they've made for the Pong game. So it just overrides the built-in version. Now it's got lots of things here. We'll quickly go through. Obviously, you're not going to use most of these things. Oh, sorry, no, you'll use most, but you're not going to use all of the things. So don't destroy and load simply means when we go to a new scene, this thing still exists. That's what we want. Run in background. So if you tab off this or something, you still want the server to keep running. Start on headless means that this will start running. So a headless server is where you don't have any graphical user interface. So if you're just hosting it on like a remote thing and there's no UI, just ignore that. They won't really matter for what you're doing, most likely. The server tick rate. Yeah, so if you're playing, as it says here, like
Palim u mikrofon, nadam se da niste predugo gledali ovaj jebeni ekran. Znači, dosta smo gledali mi ovaj kod gdje ne piše ništa fino na njemu, znači dosta smo gledali realno ovaj kod svi manijaci jedni. Upali sam prvi moj live stream nakon jedno 5-6 godina s porasla mu znači malo čuna. Sada je naučio dosta stvari, naučio sam sada dosta stvari, dosta skillova sam naučio, tako da hajde da, tako da nešto snimimo. Sada mi je znači tu live, na laptopu sam malo mi štopa, ali kakav je godina dobro, jel tako? Ću pogledat, volim gledat, ovi najviše volim gledat vidite, ovi sa Bošnjima. Još je ovo, za neko napravi igricu. What? Alright, bro, Chad is the end. Ovaj je da najveći. Gledaj Freda, 121.000 pregleda! Znači Fred uradio 121.000 pregleda, znači, alo momci, 121.000 pregleda, Bosnjo for lives. Is Bosnjo Erstad for lives. It's excellent koneksione. Ja se čujemo? Ja bi pričam. Pa se čujem. Znači, Fred uradio 121.000 pregleda, znači, alo momci, 121.000 pregleda, alo momci, 121.000 pregleda, barem jedan ima, pa ću barem sebi live ovdje ako mogu. Otićemo na kanal MC, otići na svoj kanal, Fox, se barem nek se, barem neke jedan i ajde, dosta. 2 minutes ago. Bolje jedan nego nijedan. Bolje jedan, a? Alright. 110.000 pregleda. Alo, momci, 110.000. Jebim li vam majku svima, znači, okej. Good. Okay. Oh no, my God. Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck? Let's do Marco, leave me in the bottom. Oh, idiot. What the hell is this? What? Oh my God. Oh, views are pretty. Oh no. Dobra, jazz. Give me jazz. Give me jazz. Jo, but kondom ispada shit. Oh my God, what the... Okay. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God, bro. The king. Šta radite, manijaci? Šta drugo radite, a ne gleda, znači niko je. Oh my god. Gledat ćemo po Sajdenom. Vrijeme da gledam Ace po Sajden. Ću sam. Dobar, ovaj bio. Čuvana. Onaj bio jedan klasični. Bio klasični. Da li ću da čekam? Here it is. Evo, Bosnjo 2D, right? Smo imamo, evo nam, bukvalno eto nam igrice, bum, 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 klasa, 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 el clasico, el selekle klase, to sam klase, bre, to su naše klase, bre, to su naše klase, fuck off. Concurrent viewers, imamo, koliko concurrent viewers? 0. Ne, niko. 0 je dobar rekao. Bolje, ne vidim gleda. Time to play Icy Tower, the best game ever. It's time to play the best games ever. It's time to play the game. Same.
Everybody here to loosen up a little bit and come on along with us. You got nothing to lose, too. You got nothing to lose. You're such a sweet thing!
How up to date do you think this is? Do you think
Really?
Yeah, they call me Dr.
Since I was here on the street, I was passing my time to the left and to the right, buildings towering to the sky, and it's out of sight in the dead of night. Here I am again in the city with a fistful of dollars. You better believe I'm back, back in the New York groove.
It's enough of this shit. Hey, anybody? Shit. You boy gonna end the stream. I'm going to end the stream. Fuck you. I'm just gonna end the stream right now. Bro, it's fucking low. But a boy is going to end the streams. Yeah. That's what's up, my niggas. Right. Obviously. Sing for the back door, but he's getting ambushed. Brand the square, the bush, move them down for the right to left. So fight the dad, but better fight the dad to jack crack dance too. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my! What the fuck is? Oh my! Cristiane. We are the creating a Bosnjo update. Boy's gonna eat something. Nice. Bosnjo 2D for life. Man. That's me fucking laugh. Many years since I was here.
Get in the center with a fistful of nose. You better believe on that. Back in the New York groove.
I will very up today.
Sent the Oscar to Will Smith.
I'm thinking racist, fake, rigged.
Rigged. I like rigged.
Top
I like
one.
rigged.
The Oscars are rigged. You get 9,000 points.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
Wow. That was incredible.
It's crazy how JJ in your mind you just put it on the board.
Yeah, bro. Technology. It's
That's
crazy.
next level. You got that neural link, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Shout out Elon the Musk.
Elon the Musk.
All right, shorties, your turn.
I think down the same line, maybe the Oscars are fixed.
Staged, I would have said.
Staged is good.
Ooh.
Staged.
Well, everyone calls us
now
shorties.
people would say that.
I don't like it.
Oh, it's,
Shorties, come on, give me an answer.
It makes me want to kind of twerk.
I like fixed.
You want to go fixed?
Fixed? I would.
You sure? You sure fixed?
Two people want to go fixed.
I didn't say I want to go. I said, do you want to go?
You can't sit on the fence. Back me.
Shorties, you're taking too long. You have 5 seconds.
Lock it in.
Run it.
Fixed. Wow, and we go back to the longies.
I like would
racists be on here though? Is it like a bit PG?
Yeah, right, let's go race.
Nećemo gledat sajtno video. Ako gleda sada Luč, ako gleda sada ćemo vratiti update, ja i ti browser moj, zgod molim te napiši nešto u chatu, znači idemo nas dvojica zajedno. Ajde, pojavi se u chatu da te vidim, ako te ne vidim, či palimo kod, dodajem ideje. Prije svega, znači, imamo ovdje klasice, tako, klasice vidi, znači Bošnji, sad ćemo paliti Unity Project, da vidimo da je Bošnji, to je tako. Može bro, ajde napiši nešto mamu ti jebem, ajde, koje god ovo. Koje je ovo, Amna? Ovo je Amna 100%. A bježi Amna jeboga ti ba. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck all you silly bitch. Evo ga, Bošnji tudi, evo da prije dokaz da je to moje. To je nešto moje, brat. Moje. Ajde, sad ćemo mi ovo paliti, znači, ti smo sami, bora, znači, Piši nešto u chatu, sine. Jemo dan, ba. Ne vidim ništa u chatu, ne biram me, ba. Jebo ga dan. Ne biram odmah, jel? Piši, jebem u mamu, ba. Moment. Koliko sati, 9? 9:20. It's 9:20, bro. I još nam je tu. Znači, buraz moj. I da ovo sam sebi gledam. Znači, buraz moj, evo šta te zanima? Ovdje imamo sve ove klase, ne znam kakav sa programiranjem, ali ovdje nam je znači skeleton Bosnje 2D. Ovdje znači, koji god klase. Vidiš. Znači kada se upali Unity, moram upaliti Unity, moram sačekati se sporo loada, da ti mogu pokazati šta se radi tu. Onaj. Pa da pokažem buraz moj. Ajde majko ti jeba. Vidiš nešto? Ako imaš akaunt jebim ti sve u usta. Jebo. Piši nešto. Šupak. Ajde. Polako sam sebe, nek imaju dva. Moramo malo biti drti. Moramo malo biti drti, rane. Moramo biti malo drti, znaš kako se to radi. Bošnja tu ide u palce, Bošnja rane, koliko ti treba. Malo. Kao si kod mene ista. Oj, sine moj. Ajde, pa se jebem ti, majko, ba. Ajde, pa nemoj baš sad sporo ovoliko. Čekaju ljudi. Ajde ti. Start up your engines, bro. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this, Unity. Hey, Unity. Don't be like this. Ajde, Paco. Turn on your shit, bro. Turn on your shit. Come on, start doing it. Start doing it, you fucking piece of shit. Come on. Ajde, buraz moj, znači, kogod je ovo, da sam ja ovo. Kogod je to. Unity brz nekad bio brži. Oj, sine moj. Ajde, pa se jebem ti, majko, ba. Ajde, pa nemoj baš sad sporo ovoliko. Čekaju ljudi. Ajde ti. Amna je ovo, ajde, sad ću ja nazvat. Jebem li u maju, Amna je 100%. Amna gledam i 100% era, niko neće napiši. Amna jebem li ti, jel ti gledaš ovo? Gledam Amna jebove na kuravam na jebove jebust. What? Šta? Što sam rekao? Oh my god. Eto. Amna je nema pametniji posla. Pojedan ustanaj. Ženski. Okej. Koliko nam je šou? 16. Govnora. Jebimo majku, bajde. Evo ga je napokon više. Evo ga Bošnjo, jebim vam sve. Imamo skinove tu, naravno tu je Hođa, naravno tu je Pitbull, naravno tu je Mađončar, tu su naravno i Sanđaklija, i klasični Bošnjo Sanđaklije. Evo nam Unity, znači trebate znati za Unity, program najjači game engine od svih. Znači, eto ga. Sada kada bismo pritisnemo play, plus play, sada sve se znači reloada i pokrene se ta igrica. Znači, i ode. Ne! Don't do me like this, bro. Don't do me like this. Ne sad, pa što si čak onda? Oh my god, bro. Fuck, this is fucking awful. Bro, I need a bike. Damn. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, steam pump. Wires. This room. Iron. No wire. Top speed. Opsjednu, znači čovjek sa statistikama, sam opsjednu sa statistikama. Boom, Bosnjo tudi, bro, look at this. Bosnjo. Oj, evo ga, ej, ba. Ej, evo ga, ne radi ništa, sve se raspada ovdje, ali radi. Kako se igra, evo ti, muzika, let's go, evo ba. 22 godine ima, yeah. Boom, evo igramo etor. Gledajte ovdje, gledajte. What the fuck is going on? Boom, Irane. Boom. Shakalaka, boom, boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Evo ga Bošćom, boom. Šta je on ba za mene? Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka. Boom, gotovo. Ej, gotovo. Gotovo. Jebem u mamu. Usa. Igrate mi, kažete mi da igrate igricu, oni bježite malo. Šupcjen ba. Steni šupc čovječe. Evo. Nek se igra. Igrica. Ajde od ja pa se uvam.
Racist.
You're racist.
The Oscars are racist.
No.
Apologies,
Okay,
guys.
right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna let you
Just wanted
speak
to
to
expose
him.
The Oscars are bad. The Oscars are.
I was going to say
washed.
Cancelled is because during COVID.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't really care.
You have 5 seconds.
Go, guys.